You know what it really is, though. To be honest with you, though, it goes back to the conversation we have a lot on here about your environment and your circle of people. You know,
Word.
because remember something I said on here, and I was like, blood family is your just. It's like they're giving you your friend. They're giving you one friend to have in the world.
Yeah.
Or whoever. You have your two mom and your dad. That's God or spiritual, whoever, giving you two friends. We quote unquote call it family because of the English language.
Yeah.
And all that shit. But it's like, at the end of the day, these people sometimes, even under your family, are not, they're not compatible with you.
Mm-hmm.
Not compatible with you. So we're forced to live in chaos. Randomly. The percentages are crazy. You never know. A mother and daughter could have an amazing relationship. Two brothers could have an amazing relationship. But the rest, maybe they're just not compatible. You know what I'm saying? It's odd. It's a percentage thing, right? So we do the same thing with friendships, right? Typically, as kids, it's the most silly thing. Either parents just find two kids and they be like, because they're friends, they assume that the two kids are going to be friends.
My sister-in-law does that with her
Someone
kids
does that?
and her high school best friend.
Right? Like, just because, like,
the daughters are the same age, everything like that, and they've been having them together since they were like babies.
Exactly. But have you noticed a lot of times that doesn't work?
Yeah, me and my cousin. He don't listen to the podcast, so I can say that. But yeah, me and him, my aunt actually got another kid for me because she didn't want me to be alone.
Well, that happens a lot. So I'm not going to get crazy into that, but you get the point.
Yeah.
That you're kind of, as we're growing up as young adults and kids, you are forced to be around these people.
Mm-hmm.
And, believe it or not, the preteen age, teenage age, and even early college, right? When you're still mixed with those people that just the world and the universe sent to be around you, to mold you. That's really what it was. It was to mold you to kind of become into the person that you are. Once you could start making your decisions on your own, you know what I'm saying? You're 18, whatever, and you start, putting yourself in the circles that you want to be around and that you should be around because of who you are, who your DNA is. It's like until that's all just a learning. That's just development. That's just the universe saying, yo, this is what I need to teach you. This is going to be your lesson. This is going to be your main, we all got our main lessons to learn. We all got lessons to learn. The universe is like, nah, you're going to get this type of mom because that's what's going to take you to that next level. Like, you got to learn that. You know what I mean? But once we get to a certain age, we have to make our own circles and shit. And I feel like once you get to that point in life when you start keeping the people around you, really people that you want to be around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, who should be around you, who works with you well. I don't think people would have an issue asking. You know what I'm saying? Because I rethink back now, because like I've definitely done that over the last 2 years and shit. I just keep people around me that really flow well. If you don't flow well, you're not here. And as you can attest to it, right? You can see everyone in a group chat, everyone live, having fun. Mm-hmm. It's like, you gotta keep positive, people around you. And then I think back, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of y'all right now, I wouldn't mind asking for help at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, yo, if I ask you, I already feel that connection with you that I could, just ask you. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, I was like, yo, pick me up. Normally I would have never did that in my life.
Oh, that's how I was running late for.
No. When we were both running late for the gender reveal, right? Mm-hmm. The fact that my car didn't fucking turn on, or no, it was acting up. Yo, old Joe would have never asked you. Recent old Joe, like I'm talking probably a couple years ago. I would have never asked you. I would have been like, yo, I'm mad late, and I would have took an Uber there, knowing you're gonna pass me. Pretty much. Or I would have fucking risked the car and drove anyway. Even though I knew it was bugging out. So shit like that. That's definitely what old Joe would have did. You know what I'm saying? You just add that in. So it's like a perfect example, Don't mind asking you, Zane, Matt, you know what I'm saying? I've asked him for help. I've been, about him. Val, same thing. So a lot of people we keep connected with. Tay, Natalie. And it's like, damn, percentages are a lot higher now. Mm-hmm. The percentages of people where I'd say, do I feel comfortable asking? You know what I'm saying? Like, you count your fingers, your people, and you're like, no.
Yeah, you just go through them like, could I?
Maybe, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, okay, it's getting fuller. Mm-hmm. So that matters. You know what I'm saying? So I think as we really start developing our environment, I think you'll be more comfortable asking for help. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel about that? Do you feel like your main circle of people, like, can you kind of think the main people that you keep around, like, are the odds getting better as you get older?
They're extraordinarily better in terms of asking for favors. It gets to a point where it's like I'm more confident that if I ask for a favor, I'm not gonna feel like shit. Like I feel like, oh, they're gonna actually help, opposed to just like, oh, I'll see what I can do.
Or helping and then throwing it in your face.
Yeah, or helping. Like I feel like the circle is much better because I cut a lot of toxic people out. Like before, I was like, why am I feel obligated? Or it's funny when you cut people off and other people are on the outside not knowing what's going on, and then you say you cut people off. Oh, why are you cutting them off? You guys were so good together. You guys were cool. Blah blah. What happened? They had to go.
Somebody had to go.
So I kicked them off that bitch. Word. I think so.
Was this a case of Mendices having his cake
What show
and
is
eating
this?
it too? Because when he wasn't with Yandy, was
From
he
one
with
of the
Erica?
Love and Hip Hops.
When he wasn't
What?
with Erica,
Yeah.
would he be back with
Maybe I don't
Yandy?
watch it.
No, I don't watch
Because if both women carried the term,
there we
pregnancies would have some
Your
overlap.
thing is on HDMI wire. Just move it like just a little bit. Hey, wait.
Technical difficulties.
That shit is so sensitive, yo. There we go. We lit.
Oh shit. So it was much worse.
Nah, we lit. So, where were we just?
I don't know, man. We just had like an episode.
Nah. But we were on a good point. Oh, with you. So, do you feel it has to do with your circle, right?
Yeah, I feel much confident that I don't have to ask people. Like I don't feel like shit when I ask people.
Pop.
And I was mentioning that I had to cut people off. Talking
Oh
to people.
yeah. I let the gunshots out.
And they let the gunshots
I
out.
cut them off.
Yeah, it's just
Good reasons.
Yeah, I felt like because I did that, it made me a little easy minded in order to like how, and I organized my room. I'm a big organizer, so I organized my room, made it more comfortable space and whatnot, and then cutting people off, and then it's not even just them off. It's also cutting toxic parts of yourself off. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, you're just like this is a bad trait. This shit gotta go. Like if I could easily cut off people, I could easily cut off problems within myself. So it just needs to go.
I just feel now, like with this generation, like nobody. Well, I mean, now after 2020, like more people are trying to be more self-aware and everything like that. But for the most part, like some people know they have that trait, and they're just like, oh well, whatever. This is just who I am, kind of thing.
Yeah.
They accept it. They try to just be like, nah, no,
No,
I
it's just
can't
me.
change.
I don't need to do anything about it.
Or I can't change.
But we had, it's also funny. We had a lot of people in our generations, like music people that we watch as growing up, that we feel more comfortable because they said it was like okay, because they kind of went through it, and they're like the 80s babies, whoever, and the 70s babies. They kind of just said, hey, it's okay, but they made it so far in music that they reached that point with their experience that they could reach down to us. Like we were listening to Erykah Badu and all that. Like I'm bringing up her because she's like a free soul, and that changed things. Ooh, that's just, hey.